Hello, everybody. This is Hip Hop Central with our very first interview with the one and only rapper Drizzy Rain.
What's up, guys? Drizzy Rain in the building.
Now, this is
Yeah.
your first interview, correct?
Yes.
So,
Long
you
way.
just got done releasing your project back in November. Tell us what that was like
Drizzy Restorer.
before we get into this.
I mean, it was hard. It was hard. It was hard, I guess. And a lot of people were doubting me on, especially I wouldn't like to say his name, but there was
Yeah, we're not gonna
okay, I'll
call
just say
anyone out. Yeah.
a lot of people were dissing me, were doubting me from the very beginning
Mhm.
to the end. And then at the end,
Mhm.
I guess people liked it.
People
Yeah,
liked it. Alright.
yeah,
And you said your next project is going to be December of this year.
yes. This is coming
So
December.
in 10 months.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so the first question of the interview is going to be very simple. Where did you get your name from? Like Drizzy Rain. That's a very weird name. Like, what went into your mind when making that to start music?
Well, when I was a kid, I always listened to Drake, right? So, from a kid, when I was a kid, I was from
Mm-hmm.
One Dance 2016 to, I mean, to all pretty much from 2009, all his songs from 2009 to now 2019. I always listen to Drake. So that's where the Drizzy comes to the name. And Rain, see, my name wasn't originally Drizzy Rain. It was Rain at one point. Then I changed it to Drizzy Rain.
Yeah.
Then I changed it, but at first the original name was MKD. So yeah, and then
Hmm.
we were making the lyrics, and then my friend kept referring to me as Rain, right? X
Oh,
Naps,
so that put you on.
and then I renamed myself to Rain, and never had a song with MK that came out with the name MKD. It was just like
Oh,
I
then the
it
Drizzy
was like
Rain
two
came.
hours. Then the Drizzy Rain eventually did come. Yes.
Okay.
All right. What's the next question?
How? This is a big question. How did you get into music back in 2017, around September?
Oh, that's a long
How did you
story.
get into it?
Well, I didn't really start making music in 2017. It was more towards 2015. I was like in the fifth grade.
Really?
I was,
Really?
yeah, I was in the fifth grade. There was this one girl. I don't remember her name anymore, but we were sing. She started singing. It was kind of embarrassing. I started singing too, and
And
all of a
that put you
sudden,
in the music? That was the
yeah,
spark, huh? That was the
it
spark.
was the spark. It really put me into music.
Alright.
I don't know why. Next question.
Alright, so who did you look up to before starting music? Before. Who did you look up to?
Drake, Lil Uzi Vert, and Fetty
Okay.
Wap. To be honest, that's actually those are the three artists. I'm gonna
Alright,
be
now
honest with
this is now who do you look up to now?
you. Lil
March
Uzi Vert.
2019. Only Lil Uzi Vert?
Yeah.
Hmm,
See,
okay.
Drake, I feel like Drake's not really like doing that much music right now. As
Well,
of right
yeah,
now,
yeah.
March
Well, yes.
2019. So right now it's only Lil Uzi Vert.
Hmm.
But Lil Uzi Vert did unfortunately retire, which I
Yes.
think he's not actually gonna retire.
You said you believe he's returning this month. That's what you said.
He is. I
Yes.
believe he is. Because Headman's
Alright.
Gate anniversary on the
Now,
25th, I believe.
what did your brother mean to you when you started rapping? Because you two started around the same time.
I mean, we started at the exact same time. Actually,
Yeah.
I started before him, but
Really?
it was like a day. It was like a day, yeah.
Wow.
But when we were gonna make the OK's Gaming diss track, that was the first song, and after actually, um, we were literally at the same place. We chose our names. We literally pretty much did our first song together, but it wasn't together. We
Hmm.
were solo. Yeah, my first song was actually with the other kid I was doing with X Naps, which he retired. He actually doesn't do music anymore
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
reasons he
Anyway,
doesn't.
what was your now next 2 months later? Well, actually, yeah, about 2, 3 months later. Your brother Skitel's Narcissus' first album comes out. No Answers One. What was your
Yeah.
initial reaction to when this came out?
Wow. This is
That was your reaction.
he was gonna be hard to face, which eventually I did overtake him.
Oh, all
But
right, all right.
at first, I was like, wow, this was really it was a hard challenger. At the time, he was very lyric. He was very lyrical. He like literally outwrote us in every bit of lyrics for every rapper at the school at the time. He
Mhm,
was amazing.
mhm.
Next question.
So, then December and November ended. Christmas went by, and
hmm
2018 started. What was your goals for 2018? Right when the year started,
Honestly,
you only had a couple songs out.
to get myself more known out there, to
More known.
to show who I was, because nobody knew who I was. I was only getting like 20 views, man.
Yeah,
Maybe I think my most popular song at the time was like 60 views,
60,
and
really?
yeah,
Hmm.
wasn't that much. I'm not gonna lie with you. It was like some song called like "Bless Your Hoe" or something like that.
Yeah.
It was some fucked up song. I wrote it while I was. To be honest, I didn't even write the song. I freestyled that
Really, it
song.
was a freestyle.
Yeah.
Alright. So, January, February 2018 go by, and we're on to March when you released. Well,
God,
actually,
MJ.
no, we're not gonna go to releasing yet. We're gonna go to still January, February. Um,
hmm
what led up to you deciding your first album was gonna be called .mj, and what led up to you deciding to be released in March?
Ooh, that's a good question. I like
And
that.
also, when did you
Um,
start working on it? What month? Also,
February for Dart
February.
MJ was
Mhm.
early February. They didn't announce it till late February on my Instagram. Then, but what led up to it was I wanted to release in March because I don't know it was done, and I wanted to give it like a 2 week span to 2 weeks to build up hype for it.
Mhm.
So yeah,
All right. And
so
why is it called .mj? That's another question.
that's actually a funny question. Dot MJ is like dot Michael Jordan. I put like
Yeah.
a dot. I put like a dot there. Just I don't know. I don't know why I put the dot there.
It was
But
just a
originally
random
I was
name,
gonna
basically.
just some random name, yeah.
Yeah.
But MJ was like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's the greatest basketball player of all time. Some people can disagree. Some people can agree. It's
Mhm.
their
Yeah,
opinion at the
I
end of
see
the
that.
day. But I
All
think
right.
Michael Jordan is the greatest player. So yeah. Next question.
So, what was it like working on your first project?
To be honest, that was the first time I actually wrote lyrics on in my songs.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah,
So it felt
so
different.
it was it felt different writing lyrics for my music because before that I just freestyled every single song and
Yeah.
didn't put any time in it. I just did like a two, four takes maybe at a time, and that would literally be four songs and that's it. So then I started writing lyrics and then I said maybe then this is basically like a whole new perspective into music. That's
Yeah. Because
exactly what I
once you
told
release your
myself.
first project, everything changes.
Yeah, everything changes. Oh, a lot of more people start to come in, and a lot of those people are haters. Especially when you're special. Okay, one thing I wanted to say advice to new rappers who are listening to this interview. When there's a lot of haters, just don't get
Yeah.
don't let them get into your head, please, because
Mhm.
what happened to X Max is the haters got into his head.
Really?
They made him stop. They didn't want him to release music, and that's what happened. I
Yeah.
mean, things happen, but don't let him get to your head. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, and maybe one day it'll get you somewhere.
What I have to say about that is like as the CEO of
As long
Hip
as
Hop
it's a good
Central,
thing. As long as it's a good thing.
as the
Don't.
owner of Hip Hop Central, like think about it, like when people come to hate on you, like they could like if you're passing by like a video of some like 16-year-old rapping, like and you don't like it, you generally hate it, you just hate it. Like just hate it. Like don't why do you go in the comments to show them you hate it? Like you're doing it to get a reaction out of them.
Exactly. Exactly.
You're
They
doing it
just
to get
want
a reaction.
attention.
If you want to hate it,
At
just
the end
hate
of
it.
the day, they're
Don't
just
yeah.
attention. And why do? And just saying. The annoying ones are the real fans. You know what I mean? They're the real supporters because they're the ones checking you 24/7.
Yeah.
You know what I
hmm
mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, next question.
So it's the end of March. Your album has released. What did you feel was
Hmm.
next for you?
To be honest, I really didn't know at the time.
You didn't know?
At the time, I was like, maybe that's it. Maybe I didn't even want to rap anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
And the next thing you know, then also at the time, I just joined a group called the ASSC with
Correct.
my brother
Which
and
actually
a
goes
rapper named.
perfect with the next question. Goes perfect.
Oh, okay.
What
So you
was
want to
the
just.
purpose of making Geek Murder Case one of your songs on your next album, which we're gonna talk about
I'm gonna
later?
be honest. That song. I didn't. I'm gonna be honest with you, hip hop. The song is trash.
Yeah.
Just get that straightforward. Just get that straightforward. Um,
But what was
so
the
the
purpose?
song was like a. It was a petition to join. It was because my career was like my stabilization in the group was like iffy, and they wanted me to make one song to prove myself that I was in it, and I was versing this other rapper,
Yeah, we're not gonna
who
say any
wanted to
names.
go in.
Yeah.
I was versing this other rapper who wanted to go in, and yeah, and then we duped it out in a song, I guess, two songs. He had a song, I had my song. Apparently, my song was better, even though it was complete.
Was this
Well, I'm
the
gonna say it was
peak
utter,
of you
utter.
having beef with some people? Was this like the peak?
Yes. See,
It
what I
was.
what I try to do nowadays is try to get out of that. I don't want to be in beef with nobody because beef
Yeah.
leads to bad situations, and I don't want. I want to try to keep myself clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Stay out of that.
Stay out of that stuff. Next question.
So, Geek Murder Case goes by. I believe that was April 2018, right? April or
Yes, it
May.
was April
So
2018.
then those months go by, and you go in the summer. Like you took a couple months, just because your album released.
Took a couple months.
Summer comes
So,
by, and you have now you've had hits before. You had Stove, you've had
Stove, Geek Murder Case,
yeah, Geek Murder Case. I'm missing another one in Dot MJ.
Bless Your Hoe.
Yes,
Wait,
Dot
that
MJ
MJ?
was kind of a hit. But your biggest hit at the time was Stove, I believe.
Stove, yes, it was.
Yes. And then
Still, actually,
summer
one of it is
comes,
still one of them.
and you
Hmm.
made your biggest hit to this day, I think. Tell us
Little
about that.
Bitch.
Yes.
Oh man. Making that song was a glory. I swear to God. I found the beat online. I was searching through beats, found the beat. I started freestyling to it, and I'm
I
like, you
made
know
beats.
what? This is this is the beat I have to use. This is like I said.
Yes.
I already knew the second I started freestyling that, and it was good, and I was goddamn. I gotta write lyrics for this song, because
Yeah.
this will be a fire. This will be a banger. So I wrote the lyrics for the song, and I recorded it. You want to know where I recorded it, or because
Ooh,
at the time
yeah, yeah.
I didn't have a studio at the time, so I recorded it in my closet,
Really?
and yeah, I'm not even joking.
Why?
So I
Cause of the
recorded
small
it in my
space?
closet. Yeah, because a small space, no sound, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a quality microphone, so I had to record on my old Samsung phone's mic. So that's why the quality doesn't sound that good, you
I
know
mean,
what
the
I'm saying?
quality is better than
So
your other songs, I noticed.
yeah, but so yeah, and then after that, I recorded and I knew it. I knew it was gonna do good. And
Yeah.
at first I showed it to my brother. I showed it to some people. They said it was terrible. Don't release it. But I ignored them for once. The one time I did ignore them, look how little bit you gotta do, man.
Yeah.
You see it? You see it?
Yeah.
Just hit
Um.
400 actually.
So 8 months is gone in 2018. You're now hitting September. How did you feel your
Ooh.
2018 was going so far?
After the success of Little Bitch, I thought it was going pretty well. I thought there was a lot of things I can improve on as a rapper. I still didn't have a signature style yet. So I was a rapper, but I didn't have like a style. I didn't have like that one
Yeah.
style yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So,
Next question.
so so September comes by, and you announce your second album, Drizzy vs. the World. That was
Yes.
scheduled to release November, and you announced it in September. What was going through your mind, um, deciding to announce this?
To be honest, I was stressed the
You were stressed.
flip out. I was really stressed. Because I wanted this to be I wanted this to be like the greatest album I could make it at the time. Because
Yeah,
at the time, because I was still looking for my signature style.
yeah.
So
Honestly, if I had
I,
to say like rappers that you represent, I honestly don't know. I
yeah,
don't know. I mean, you kind of have your own style, to be honest. I
yeah,
don't really know.
I like to keep that uniqueness. I
Yeah,
like to be, sometimes it's good to be unique. So then I was just stressed. I was just making songs left and right. I kept literally I think if I had to release every single song in Drizzy vs. the World, that was that like every single song I recorded,
mhm.
it'd probably be like 60, 65. I'm not even
60?
joking.
Really?
Yeah, bro, that was a lot. That was a lot of
Yeah.
songs.
Cause that happens. Like there will be like 25 songs total recorded. The one once release day comes, it turns out to be 9. Cause like you
Yeah,
just really
Drizzy vs. the
perfected.
World has 11 songs in it.
Yeah. So, this is kind of obvious. Who inspired the album?
Little Uzi Vert.
You by the
Come on,
name.
that come on
Some
now.
people have said that you copied it. Is that true? You copied the name?
Well, I wouldn't say it's a copy. I would say it's
Cause
an inspiration.
because the name of that album actually came from a movie that Lil Uzi
Yes.
liked. So like so he used that. You used his. I don't really see anything wrong with that. Um,
If it
what was it like working on the album?
stressful. Because
Stressful.
eventually I found out my brother was gonna release an album, No Answers 2,
Yes.
literally a month after my album. So the stress was really big. It was like, oh my God, I gotta do good. Because if I don't, this is gonna end up being very bad for me. Because I'm just coming off one of my greatest hits, you know what I'm saying? Little
Yeah.
bitch. And Ecstasy. So I
Mhm.
come off those two major hits. And how am I gonna back this up? How can I prove to people that this is my game and this is how I'm gonna show it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Next
November
question.
comes, the album releases. Were you happy with how it came out? Not the results, just how it
Yes.
came out.
Yes.
Okay. See, that's good. That's all that matters. You know.
Yeah.
Now we're at the end of November. After finding out your brother's album was gonna release a month later, No Answers 2. No Answers 1 did very good. Um,
Oh my
um,
God, my mind was spiraling.
was there any pressure or no? Well, I mean, yeah, was
Lots,
pressure or no?
lots,
Lots.
lots, and lots, and
Do you
lots, and
view
lots, and
do
lots,
you see
lots.
competition very easily in small situations?
No,
You don't,
to be honest with you,
but
no.
this had you.
But this got me. That really, because this was the chance to prove it to everybody that I can be the most superior. This is the chance to
Mhm.
prove that
Yes.
I could be the best at the end of the day, because
Mhm.
I could be the best rapper in my school, actually.
Mhm.
I still go to school.
Well, alright, so this is just a random question. Where did the idea of stages in your album come from? Because like about every
Oh,
3 to 4 songs, I would say three, there there was stage one, stage two, stage three.
stage
Tell
three.
us where that came from.
Stage one was my style before. Was this I guess this trap, this smoke perp guest style.
Yeah, that's how I
And
would describe you, to be
stage
honest. Like something like
stage
that.
two, stage two was more of a aggressive but slower. And then
Yeah.
stage three was just like a more towards lyrical, like a lyrical genius, I guess style.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess on that. Yeah.
So now we're on to December. What was your
hmm
reaction to your brother's album No Answers to? Now we don't want to have any call-outs or drama here, but I mean, what was your reaction?
To be honest, want me to be perfectly honest with you?
Mhm.
I expected a little better.
Okay.
I mean, 10 songs, 10 songs. Um, I guess 10 songs. A little this, a little that. I expected a little more. I'm gonna be honest with you. I
Yeah. But
expected a little more
was
out.
the album good at the end of the day?
I wouldn't say it was the best thing he's ever released, but yes, it was good.
It was good. All right.
hmm
That's yeah, okay. Now that's it. 2018 ends. This was your first
2019 starts.
full year of rapping. So after 2018 ended, you have been rapping for 16 months. How did you
Yes.
feel things were going?
Things, I felt like it was going the right direction. And then at 2019, I guess the start, I finally found the perfect style that I wanted. And I
Yes.
was like, yes, I found it.
It's
Let's
not a
go.
it's
I'm
not a
gonna rock.
sad
I'm gonna rock
style
with him.
cuz we're going to be honest here. I mean, sad music is dying out. Um
Sad music is dying out.
I
I
mean,
think
not for someone
almost
like
every
Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD is gonna just keep on making hits nonstop. He's just gonna constantly keep getting views and stuff like
yes,
that.
the Juice World is Juice World at the end of the
Yeah.
day. Drizzy Rain is Drizzy Rain.
Yes. Yeah. Sad music is dying out, and also, I feel like if you're releasing a lot of like, I'm not. I
hmm
don't know really what type. I guess like trap music. That kind of gets boring after a while. Just the same stuff.
hmm
So you just have to
I
go
would
right in
think,
the middle, like a Lil Skies type thing, or a Lil Uzi type thing. Just normal.
yeah, just normal.
Yeah, just normal rap.
Honestly, there's a lot of
Or
songs
Drake.
that are coming out that I rap a little fast in. So
Mhm.
I guess you can have like that, kind of like that nice stuff. Like
Yeah.
Rising and Grinding, a song I just released on SoundCloud a couple days ago, has a is an experimentation to show how fast I can rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a Lil Uzi style. Lil Uzi can rap very fast.
Yes, Lil Uzi, I guess. Without the
Um,
auto-tune. No auto-tune.
so what was going through your mind? No, wait. So January goes by. Um, you
hmm
released your single "Midas Touch." February comes
No, Midas
by.
Touch released in February. Midas Touch
February.
released in February.
So
Thank you for correcting
February, January. Nothing happens, but
me.
um, in within these 2 months, you end up announcing your first and only project of 2019, Breeze,
Midas Touch.
and it would be released at the end
End
of
of 2019.
2019 in December. What was going through your head when you decided this?
At first, I thought I should have. I thought I should have, announced it later on. But I was like, you know what? Let's do it now. So later, so a lot of people can like say, yo, okay, make sure when it comes December, yeah, I'll put it like in our little calendars, our little books. Breeze
Mhm.
is coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Now, um, so, um, is there gonna be any pressure with anybody else when your album releases in December, or are you gonna
Well,
try and
no
just
answers.
release your album?
I'm not really focused towards competition, like I said earlier. But when because my brother's album and my album are only gonna be 3 days apart from each other.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I guess there is some pressure there. I'm guessing there
Yeah.
is some.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie with you because it's basically Drizzy 2019
It depends how you both
versus my
look at
brother's
it,
2019.
you know,
Depends, yeah. But to be honest,
and how
I'm
you
not
two feel
looking
about each
for.
other.
I know, but to be honest, I'm not looking towards. Okay, I'm only making this so I can only beat my
Well,
brother's
yeah,
music. I can beat
it's your
everybody's
album at
music.
the end of the day.
I'm looking towards just my album. But I know there's going to be
Yes.
pressure there, obviously.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Okay. Um,
I don't really look for competitiveness.
compare your favorite artists when you started music to who they are now.
Drake, he let's say he started to kind of steal flows. Little Uzi,
Ev-
Little Uzi is starting. He's not releasing music anymore. Not because of him, it's because of his label,
yeah, yeah.
Atlantic Records. Um, Fetty Wap, let's say he's under the map. He's not even in the map
You
anymore.
know, look, in my eye, look, you can go check Fetty Wap, you can go listen to his music. His music is actually still like good. Like I listened
Fetty
to his
Wap does have
song.
good music. He
It's
has
just
good
the
music. I'm
views
not
that
saying
are
his
just
music is bad.
no one
I'm
checks him
just
out
saying he
anymore.
fell off.
Yeah, like his last hit was a year ago with 6ix9ine. Um,
Hmm.
but
Kiki.
yeah, but like what's it called? He had a song with Skinny from the Nine. I think I don't know how many months ago. Probably like two, or yeah, like 2 months ago, or maybe one. I don't even know. And I listened to his part, and bro, like he sounds still really good. It's just
Like he
just no one checks him out
no,
anymore.
he's good. He's just nobody. Yeah, exactly. Nobody checks him out anymore.
Yeah. All right.
Like
Well,
honestly. Hmm?
um, all right. So, what do you see coming in 2019, and especially in your album?
Mountain Breeze. Um, I'd say I'm saying I'm looking towards to because now that I know this is the style that I want, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm just saying I want to skyrocket. I want to go like my goal for one of my songs to get 5,000 views. That is a big
Five
goal.
thousand views. What
5,000,
age
yes.
are you looking to blow up at?
That's a good
We have
question.
to be realistic here. Remember that.
16 to 18. I'm 14 right now, if you want to know. 16 to 18.
Mm-hmm. Now, what age that like you haven't blown up yet that you would finally be like, okay, like I'm this old, like nothing's happened yet, I'm gonna have to give up. Like what age would that probably be? Because I watched the interview with Juice WRLD, and then he said like a long time ago, the interview was, he said like don't ever think that way, like no matter how old you are and like nothing's happened yet, you always got to keep like going. But
Always got to keep trying.
eventually
Never
there's gonna
quit.
have to be a time where you're gonna have to go out and make money and like go do another job. Can't.
Hmm.
Yeah. So like, what age would that probably be?
13, 14. I guess you could still say early my early 14s.
No, like I'm talking about like what age would you like you're gonna be like, okay,
Oh,
I'm this old, I'm
oh,
gonna have to
oh, my
stop
bad.
doing this
I'm sorry.
because nothing's happened yet. Like 23, 25, like I don't know, 20 maybe, I
Yeah,
don't know,
around that age, maybe
around
around
that.
the early 20s.
As every rapper
If
says, you should never give up. You should always keep going. But like, at
mhm.
some point,
By the end of the
you're
day,
never gonna
if you
get
gotta put
signed.
food on the table.
Yeah, you're never gonna get signed. You're gonna have to do something else.
Yeah,
Especially if it's just not your thing, cause like let's all be honest. We hear songs that are pretty
complete
pretty bad.
garbage.
Not one rhyme in the whole song. Like pretty bad.
Exactly.
And some people
Some
are
people are like,
amazing at it, but they just don't get views and they don't get shown. So yeah.
yeah.
Any collabs you would like to get done in 2019?
Any rapper?
Yeah.
One collab I would get. I would love to get a collab with Drake, Fetty Wap, Lil Uzi, Lil Mosey, Lil this rapper named Young K,
Okay.
and another rapper. Nah, I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say the same rapper.
Oh my god. Alright,
Okay,
now the
that's the five
final
rappers.
major question.
Hmm.
Will music ever die out for you?
No, music
Never.
is basically always been a part of my life since when I
Cause,
was like 4.
'cause
Music has always just always been there. It's always been there for me during the
there's
dark
many
times of my
rappers,
life.
there's many rappers that say, like they do music now and they enjoy it, but they're just here to get the money, and they're over years when they collect all that money, they're just gonna stop doing it and live their life.
Hmm. For me, music is never gonna die out. Music has always been a part of my life. Through the darkest times of my life, music has always just been there. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
It's always been there for me.
Yeah.
And I don't think music is ever gonna die out for me. If it does, I'll be very surprised.
Mhm.
All right.
Now, that's actually all the questions we have. So anything else you would like to say?
I want to say
Yeah.
What's Free is coming out on March 29th, 2019. I delayed it. I'm sorry, my bad. But it is coming out March 29th, 2019.
That is correct. You guys can check out Drizzy Rain's page. You can check out Hip Hop Central's page because we are growing and we are
Hmm.
looking to get to the top. And
Man,
it, yeah,
shout out Hip Hop Central for doing this. I've always wanted to do an interview. That was one of my goals as a rapper, do an interview.
yeah.
And I just want to say thank you, Hip Hop Central, for doing this.
So, um, damn, what was I gonna say? Uh, so yeah, you can check out our page. You can check out his page. Oh yes. So in a couple months, he's gonna come back, and we're gonna see how things change. And um, yeah, most likely after his album releases, all the way in December, we will come back and see how things have changed.
Yeah.
Um, it's been fun having you
All right.
on the interview.
Thank you.
Any last
Have a
things you
great
have to
night.
say?
No. Have a great night. Have a great
Alright,
night. Hey.
you too. Alright,
All right.
thank you
I'll see
for
you, man.
you too.
Bye.
Thank you for checking this out. That's Drizzy Rain page will be down below, Hip Hop Central's page. And thank you
All
for
right.
watching. Peace, Drizzy Rain.
Peace.